Welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here are the news today. According to Vietnam Electricity, up to now, there have been 42,187 rooftop solar power projects put into operation, with a total capacity of 925.8 megawatt peak. According to Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade Hoàng Quốc Vượng, in short time, Vietnam has rapidly developed a rooftop solar power system, partially meeting the demand for electricity consumption on the spot. However, in reality, new investment projects are facing difficulties and problems. The Ministry of Industry and Trade advocates that, for new projects, only agree to connect with the system in areas which are able to release capacity. Projects that have been implemented and are not contrary to the Prime Minister Decision number 13, 2020 would be facilitated. This morning, more than 28,000 candidates at 55 exam points in Đồng Nai officially entered the high school graduation exam. This is considered the most special high school graduation exam ever due to the impact of COVID-19. The province currently has 6 candidates who cannot take the first exam and have to switch to the second exam because they are identified as the F1, 2 of which have contact with COVID-19 positive patients. According to the report of the Department of Education and Training, the whole province has 28,380 candidates registered for the exam. Biên Hòa City ranked first in the number of candidates registered to take the exam with 9,246 candidates, followed by Long Thành, Trảng Bom, Định Quán, Xuân Lộc. Each district had more than 2,000 contestants. The Department of Education and Training organized 58 exam locations with a number of 1,205 exam rooms. 3,258 officials and teachers are responsible to monitor the exam, and 290 officials are in charge at the test sites. Also, more than 700 people were mobilized to undertake the task of judging, ensuring security, maintaining order, and health. Minister of Health Nguyễn Thanh Long has just sent the third telegram to the people committees of the provinces and cities to strengthen the review and report on the results of verification and management of cases coming to Da Nang from the 1st of July that have returned to their localities. Accordingly, the Ministry of Health proposed that the People's Committee of the provinces and cities strengthen the direction of relevant units to urgently and more drastically trace, verify, and make a list of all cases of arrival and stay in Da Nang City from the 1st of July to the 28th of July, and that they have returned to the locality on all means. On the other hand, cases of suspected disease, close contact to the patients, or high-risk areas, according to notifications of the Ministry of Health, must be monitored and closely supervise the health situation and properly isolated. Along with that, the organization conduct testing need to identify cases through antigens detection of the along with that, the organizations conduct testing need to identify cases through antigen detection of the SARS-CoV-2 virus by RT-PCR technique, according to the guidance of the Ministry of Health. Brazil reports that it has recorded 100,487 deaths from COVID-19 out of a total of more than 3 million cases. Currently, the rate of epidemic spread in this South American country shows no signs of slowing down. Brazil's Ministry of Health said that in the past 24 hours, the country recorded an additional 905 deaths from COVID-19 and more than 50,000 infections. The EFP news agency quoted experts as saying that the actual numbers of cases of COVID-19 in Brazil could be 6 times higher than the statistic number if the tests were conducted effectively. With a population of 212 million, Brazil currently has a COVID-19 mortality rate of 478 persons per million, equivalent to the death rate in the US. Brazilian Senate President Davi Alcolumbre has declared a 4-day memorial in Congress to commemorate more than 100,000 people killed by COVID-19 in the country. Yesterday, US President Donald Trump announced the signing of executive orders to expand the unemployment benefits for Americans affected by the COVID-19 epidemic. In this decree, each unemployed American citizen will receive a support amount of $400 per week. Trump said this was one of the series of support decrees aimed at limiting the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, including provide a payroll tax holiday, defer student loan payments through 2020, and extend the federal moratorium on evictions. This is the money they need. This is the money they want. And this gives them a great incentive to go back to work, President Trump said. Trump also added that if re-elected, he would look to extend the deferral and terminate the tax. That is the end of the news today. Thank you for tuning in.